You may find this hard to believe, but Grayson Waller told me earlier that he is not a big fan of Albany, New York.
I don't think Grayson Waller is a big fan of anything other than Austin Theory and those tag championships. And to be fair, I'm sure the feeling is mutual between the entire state of New York.
Wait, I don't know if you noticed, when Ciampa made contact with the canvas, he immediately grasped at his neck. Oh my God, that's gonna make things even worse. Tommaso Ciampa is in big, big trouble. Austin Theory back into this battle, but here comes Tommaso Ciampa, the Sicilian psychopath. Big right hand, staggers Theory, and Ciampa continuing to roll.
Ciampa needs all of the grit and drive in his soul here, but he's tapped into something. And this is a real momentum shift.
Boom! Thunderous clothesline connects.
Flying clothesline to the jaw. Austin Theory knocked loopy on that one.
Ciampa drives Theory down, but perhaps took a little bit out of himself in the process. Hook of the leg cover.
Ciampa targeted on the neck of Austin Theory. A little payback for you.
Oh, Theory able to counter, looking for a backslide. Ciampa has the arms hooked in the opposite direction. Could be thinking about the fairy tale ending. This will end it for Theory. Great display of strength by Theory. Oh no. I don't know if Theory got all of it, but got enough of it. This is gonna do it. Ataxia. Theory with the cover.
Opportunity to put Ciampa away with some A-Town down, perhaps.
Here we go. I think Ciampa put the brakes on. Ciampa picked the leg of Theory.
Just in the nick of time. Somehow living on in this matchup.
Heavy artillery being exchanged mid-ring. Both men with the same idea, dueling big boots.
Just a war of attrition in the ring right now.
Back elbow, and a knee right on the chin of the champ.
The way these flops don't belong in the ring with us? What about the way Johnny Gargano held him back? What about the way Austin Theory's relevant again because of the Grayson Waller rub? Huh? What about that? Hey, just say it. Don't you say that? No.
Grayson Waller's trying to claim all the credit for the success of Theory. And
Ciampa from behind stacks him up.
oh no.
Ciampa stole it.
Here is your winner, Tommaso Ciampa.
Well, you can lay that defeat squarely at the feet of Grayson Waller, who distracted his man, Austin Theory.